for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We're live at AT&T Center. Welcome to San Antonio, Texas for this Spurs home game. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at center. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. It's Parker with the drive. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Smith for 3. Smith missing again.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Green kicks to Parker. And James pulls it down.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Parker following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Aldridge wide open, he fires. No good from outside.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
For 3, Smith. And the shot is good. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Parker against Irving. Aldridge a screen. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Nobody near Leonard. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's LeBron after the basket by San Antonio. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Now Parker following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Here's Aldridge. Thompson with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Smith on the wing. Back to Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Anderson kicks to Mills. Martin wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
And the basket by Diop.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Cleveland leading by 3. Irving with a clean look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Irving's got 12 in the game.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they need.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Fry. Outside Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Mills kicks to Diop. To the inside. And there's West. That good on the assist by Diop.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Cleveland leading by 4. The kick out to Irving. It's rebounded by Boris Diop.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Here's Irving. 15 points in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. For the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Martin kicks to Anderson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly. He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Here we go, San Antonio, please.
And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. The Cavaliers leading by 5.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
That one goes. Count it. Love's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. Spurs have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. The pass to Aldridge. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. Up the floor. Parker with the steal. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Now Williams. There's the dish to Thompson. Unloads from 13. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
And the Spurs making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Cleveland leading by 7. Jones drives in, and the shot is good. Jones has got his first basket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Parker passes to Aldridge. And the 3 off target.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Love wide open. He fires. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead. Parker kicks to Leonard. To the paint. Aldridge. Good. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And the Spurs with some changes. West comes in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for Jones. Amon Shumpert's checked in for McCray. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Mo Williams.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
Shumpert dishes to Love. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
West with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Martin in for Kawhi Leonard. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. And Mozgov comes to help. Martin against Smith. West with a wide open look. Goes back up. Mozgov with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's James missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. The shot's good from Smith.
And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you could see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And another three for Cleveland.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
Mills, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for West.
In your Spurs, Tim Duncan.
There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Cleveland leading by 10. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. And Smith gets double teamed, dishes it to Fry. From deep. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Channing Frye. And that's 11 points for J.R. Smith. Here's Martin. Osgood with the steal. And so we conclude the first half.
Coach, you're going to have to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 21 points and 2 rebounds. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland? Kenny, how do you think Sam?
They need to play much more
The third quarter to begin. We will